Welcome to AppSec Unlocked. I'm your host, Edwin Kwan, and today we're kicking off our new season with what might be the most important security program you're not running correctly, the Security Champions Program. If you've been in AppSec for a while, you've probably heard of Security Champions. Maybe you've even tried to implement a program. But here's the thing. Most of these programs fail within the first year. Today, we're going to tell you why, and more importantly, how to build one that actually sticks. Let's start with the basics. Security champions aren't just your security team's representatives in other departments. They are force multipliers. Think of them as security ambassadors who speak both languages. They understand their team's technical challenges and business pressures, but they also get security. The real magic happens when you find that developer who's naturally curious about security, that product manager who always asks the right risk questions, or that QA engineer who has a knack for finding edge cases. These are your natural champions. But here's what most companies are doing wrong. They try to force this role on people. They pick the most senior engineer or the team lead regardless of interest. That's mistake number one. So let's talk about the three biggest pitfalls I've seen in security champions programs. First, treating it as a part-time volunteer position with no real support. Your champions need dedicated time, resources, and recognition. Second, no clear mission or metrics. Make things more secure isn't a goal. You need specific, measurable objectives. And third, isolation. Champions who feel alone or unsupported will quickly lose motivation. I recently spoke with a CISO who had an interesting insight. She said, "We kept trying to train our champions on security tools, but what they really needed was training on influence and communication." Think about that. So, how do you build a program that works? Let's break it down. First step, selection process. Look for volunteers, not voluntoads. So you want people who are enthusiastic. Focus on that. Focus on enthusiasm over experience. And ensure their managers are brought in. Number two, support structure. They need to have dedicated time. I would say at a minimum 10% of their work week. They also need a direct line to the security team. You need to support them with regular training and certification opportunities, and there should be a recognition and rewards program. And lastly, there should be clear responsibilities, such as doing security reviews of design documents, code review assistance, security awareness evangelism, and incident response support. Here's a pro tip. Create different levels of champions. Start with security advocates who attend meetings and share knowledge. Then progress to full champions who can conduct security reviews and train others. How do you measure success? Let's talk metrics. You need both quantitative and qualitative measures. For quantitative, things to measure could be the number of security issues identified early in development, the reduction in security defects, the time to resolve security issues, and security training completion rates. What about the qualitative ones? They should include developer satisfaction surveys, security team feedback, champion retention rates, and the quality of security discussions in design reviews. Let me share a quick success story. A mid-sized fintech company implemented some of these principles not too long ago. They started with just 5 champions. The key, they gave each champion a specific security project they were passionate about. One champion modernized the threat modeling process. Another created security unit testing templates. And then the third built a security knowledge base. Within 6 months, they had a waiting list of people wanting to join the program. Why? Because they saw their colleagues making real impact and getting recognition for it. Remember, a Security Champions program isn't just another security initiative. It's about building a community of security-minded individuals who can bridge the gap between security requirements and business realities. Start small, focus on value, and most importantly, make it about the people, not just the process. Next episode, we'll dive into how to actually train these champions in your broader developer community. But for now, I would love to hear about your experiences with Security Champions program. Drop me a comment or reach out on our social channels. This is AppSec Unlock. I'm Edwin Kwan. Thanks for listening.